Hold on, Lloyd.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I forgot.
Yeah.
Run over here. There you go. You made it.
Oh. Mama, I swear to God,
Alright.
you kill me. Like an alligator
I'm
got me.
sorry.
I'm
I'm sorry,
limping.
dog. I forgot. It started, I jumped. You know what I mean?
I'm limping.
That's alright, baby. You can ride on the cable car. Don't worry. I say, they good eating, man.
How long it is,
Uh,
ain't it? I know.
that reminds me of home.
It's because it is. It's scary. There's a nice little stretch back when we went to Hot Springs the other night, Mama. There's a nice little stretch of woods back in there on the way to it that is just pretty dark, and I don't know. It just kind of, for some reason, it gives me a bad feeling back in there, you know?
Alright.
And we started through that stretch the other night, and I told Chris, and I was like, oh my God, God, maybe we should turn around. She said, oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, no, we're down here. Oh, no, I was talking, no, my daughter and I, we went to Hot Springs, North Carolina the other night. No, no, you're not, Jimmy. Yeah, we went to, we did a spur of the moment trip to Hot Springs, North Carolina the other night. And, yeah, but man, that one stretch of woods, I'd forgotten how, I don't know, for some reason it creeps me out. And
Thank
that's
you.
kind of the way the swamp is. It just, yeah, just thinking about it gives me the creeps. Yeah.
I kind of grew up around there when I wasn't in the city. Yeah.
Oh, very dark. Yeah. Yeah, it's very dark back there. It's one of those places, Jimmy, where, you know, the woods crowd the road on both sides. And, you know, even if there had been a moon that night, you couldn't have seen it. And, yeah.
Something never touches the ground.
Yeah. Well, actually, I live more. My brother does. My brother lives up on my grandparents' farm, and but we live more in like we're right outside of a city, basically the suburbs is where I live, basically, and
Right.
10 minutes down the road, yeah, yeah, and it's not. I mean, honestly, my brother only lives like 10 or 15 minutes takes us to get to his house from here, um, but he is definitely okay. The place I live, like, even though I say it's the suburbs, you drive, 10 minutes up the road, and you know, deep dark woods again. You know, well, right back here
Right.
behind my house, you know, um, there's actually a creepy place back there too. That's from when we were young, but anyways, there's kind of a creepy place back there in those woods. It's, you know, the mountain is right here behind the house, one of
Right.
them. And, anyways, it's one of those places, you know how it is. My daughter actually used to, this is when she was young, she went through this spell with sleepwalking. And we couldn't figure out what on earth, you know. She really worried me, actually, because one night she was, well, more than one night, actually. She was trying to get out the front door We
I
had,
see that.
yeah, we had we lived in a two-story house at the time, and she would just randomly get up, and I would find her downstairs, and she was young at the time. She was like 3, 4, and so dangerous, you know, it was getting to be dangerous, and
Right.
beating on the window, and and she could talk pretty well by that time, you know, and
Right.
fairly articulate for a kid, you know. She's pretty good, and she was telling me one day after, you know, this had happened. We were trying to not make a big deal out of it, you know,
Right.
because we didn't want to. Yeah, we didn't. Well, yeah, we didn't. Yeah, we just didn't want it blowed out more than what it was, you know. So one day though, she starts telling me about these people
I'm just
in the
beating you up, baby.
house.
I ain't killing nobody.
Oh, you're fine.
Uh,
Yeah, she starts telling me about these people in the house, and I'm like, what? She's like 3 or 4. Yeah, and we live near water, you know.
right.
Yeah, and they say, you know, that spirits are usually, you know, attracted to places near water or whatever.
Yeah, but they won't cooperate.
And she
That's what I heard.
starts
This is
telling me
supposed to be
about
long
these.
distance.
She starts telling me about these people in the house, and she's talking about them, and I'm like, what? What the hell? And she starts. No, it was an old house. Yeah, and so she starts. I'm betting she described.
What
She
the?
she was trying to describe anyway. She was trying to describe this guy with this hat on, and she kept saying like a uniform, and I'm like, a uniform? What the hell? You know what on earth is she talking about? So just a few days later, and in the meantime, she was still kind of sleepwalking, and you know, we were. Matter of fact, it had gotten so bad. Me and her were sleeping downstairs. Mark, my ex-husband, we were married at the time, but anyways, Mark would sleep down there sometimes with us, you know, just, you know. And it had gotten so bad, though, I tied her to the bed downstairs. We had a pull-out couch, you know.
Right.
I tied her when she went to sleep. I had started tethering her to me.
Right.
Yeah, because, I mean, that's how bad it had gotten, you know. And none of us were getting any sleep. Mark and I were barely, you know.
Right.
That was a distant. Good deal, good deal. All right, here, let's drop posse. Okay. Well, see, after she had. Okay, she talked about a guy, and I think it was 2 women. Okay, so then just a few days later, I don't remember where the book was. It wasn't like there at the house, and it wasn't at my ex-mother-in-law's.
Right.
And it wasn't at my mom and dad, so I can't remember where it was she saw the book or whatever. But she saw a picture. Maybe it was just in the newspaper or something, you know? You know how they have articles and stuff? I don't know. But anyway, she sees this picture. Well, the picture was of a Union soldier. And she sees it, and she's like, this is the guy. This is him. This is him. She said, but his face is mushed up. You know, like his face had been, well, this guy's face in the picture wasn't mushed up. But she said, but, you know, she was trying to tell me that that was the picture that looked like that guy. Do I think it was that guy? No, probably not. But she was trying to tell me that that's what the cap and the uniform and everything, you know. Only this guy, the guy that she saw anyway, his face was mushed up. Well, the two women come to find out, because when she said that, then I'm like,
Tarot cards.
yeah, you know, then I'm like, oh my God, okay, wait a minute here, let's rethink this. And so, still didn't want to make a lot out of it, but my ex-mother-in-law and I were talking, and she's like, okay, well, maybe we should find out about the two women. I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking maybe. And so, over the next few days, we'd just, you know, randomly, just every now and then, if she said something or brought it up, you know, and, you know how you do. You try to play it off, but, you know, but you're still trying to, yeah. And so...
Well, Mama, come to me.
So, yeah, then she sees another, like a picture or movie or something, you know, the dresses with the high collars.
The boards right there. It should be a tarot card. Okay. Should be for her, too.
Yeah, you know the dresses with the high collars that the women used to wear? Yeah, she sees a picture of a woman with that kind, and she says, that's the dress! That's the dress that the woman wears. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you tell me what she was saying.
Right.
You know, I can't say for sure, she can't say. And here's the thing, you know how most of that stuff fades from your childhood memories and stuff? She remembers it. She remembers it clear as a bell to this day. Yeah. Her story with that stuff has never deviated.
Turkey, come to me.
Oh, there's a what?
A tarot card over here.
Oh.
Tarot card right here next to me. On the end of these boards.
I don't want no tarot card. Come on, man. Let's get this stuff done. Where? Oh, I see it. Yeah, I couldn't even see it.
Get my horse. I don't think there's a pastel back here. No.
5 of 14.
But
see? I don't have
probably,
patience for it yet.
What, tarot cards is that?
Yeah, 5 of 14. What a bunch of bullshit. 14 fucking tarot cards. Bullshit. Trying to find... Ah, there we go. Place to fast travel. Now, okay. Now, Mama, let's see. Let's do your camp. You pull up your posse.
I'm going to stand down my posse. You pull in your posse. I'm going to go to your camp.
Yeah.
I'm standing down. Alright. And let's go. Brandon was reformed. I'll join it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I already rejoined. Okay. Alright, now let's go.
Right. And the only other thing as far as ghosts that I have is after my sister passed away, it was maybe a year and a half, something like that. She visited me one night, and you know, my mother can tell me that it was a dream. You know, it wasn't no fucking dream. My sister was there with me that night. The only time. Yeah, actually it did. Yeah, it did. And then, you know, we sat on my bed and just sat Indian style, ever what you call it, cross. Yeah. Yeah. We just sat there and talked just like we used to did, except she told me straight up, she said, I have a very short time, and she said, we didn't get to say goodbye,
Hmm.
and, yeah, and, okay,
Right.
I believe in aliens, I do, I believe in something, you know what I'm saying? Yes, ma'am, I believe in something else out there, and so
I'm not a mutton guy. I'm sorry.
I asked her how she was able to be there. And because of course, once I got over the scared, then I'm wanting the secrets to the universe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, curious.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so her answer to me was, and I'll never forget this either, because what I would have expected and kind of wanted her to say was, they let me come back, right?
Right.
She did not. That's not what she said. She said, he let me come back. He. Yes. Yes. So, yeah, so even though, well, even though it conflicts with what I want to believe, that's what she told me. And, well, I don't know. I I believe in that higher something. It's something that is so much bigger and that planned us.
Right.
Right.
Right. There's millions
Yes.
and billions of
Yep.
stars out there.
That's it. That's
And
it.
that multiply that by about, anywhere from 15 to 50 for the planets.
There you go.
Uh,
There you go. They
yeah, they
did.
did.
And the
Yes, they did.
Anunnaki. Yes. The
Yeah, the not people, the
Anunnaki.
little people.
That's right. The
Hmm.
Watchers.
There was more than
Yes.
one book. That's been proven there was more than one book taken from the Bible, and it was done during like 11th, 12th, 13th century, and basically because
The Lost Gospels. There's even
no,
a Gospel of Mary.
they didn't lose them. What happened was royalty of the time got together with the Pope and decided that it was too inflammatory for the serfs to have this knowledge,
They did.
so they
Yes,
deleted
that's
it from
exactly
the
why they.
Bible.
But then there's
That
also some that were lost,
the
Lloyd.
natives will get revolting, you know what I mean? Yeah, there was also some loss, yeah.
Yeah, there's also some that were lost that were found. That's the Dead Sea Scrolls, because that's
They
where
were found.
they were. Yes,
They were
and
found and
people still
mostly
don't want to
translated.
believe those.
They were found and mostly translated.
And people still don't want to believe those, and it's like,
Yeah.
mm 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 mm. Yeah,
But the only way. Yeah, how many people were killed, mutilated, maimed, and tortured in the name of religion up to this
Yes.
day? Let's talk about Muhammad. All right. And by the
See,
way, Muhammad does not advocate the holy war the way they do it. All right. Number one, a warrior is not supposed to harm the innocent according to their religion. But their new, Mujahideen, their
well,
new
that just
holy
kind of all depends
men,
on who they consider innocent, you know?
we're
That's
infidels,
right.
but we're not supposed to harm. According to their religion, they're not supposed to harm children or the innocent.
Yeah, but they don't.
All right, a
Yeah, but,
warrior is not supposed to do that.
well, when they're told
But
that,
but they're inoculated now at a young age by these mujahideen.
yeah,
They're basically false holy men and telling them, yeah, if you blow yourself up, all right, and take out a bunch of the infidels with you, you become a martyr, and you'll go to heaven, and you'll have 72 virgins, 72, 72 virgins.
alright, Mama, I'm ready
Uh,
anytime. Oh, you're fine. Mm-hmm.
right.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I wanted her to say that they let her come back, but she didn't. She said he
Uh,
dumbed
it was more
down.
than the Pope. It was the Knight. They went after the Knight Templars because the Knight Templars were protecting religious. Religion. Yeah, the Knights Templar were basically hiding what they were trying to destroy, which is
Well,
why they went after them.
I've said it more
They
than
used
once,
to,
guys. We have been dumbed down.
yeah,
We've been dumbed down. We have. Yes.
yeah,
And why have we let ourselves be dumbed down? You know, Mom, if we tried to, my brother and I don't know if I told you, Jimmy, but my brother is one of the best Christian human beings you'll ever find. He walks the talk. You know what I'm saying? Does
right.
he cuss and yeah?
Excuse me.
He lets the swear words fly now and then. You know,
Right,
but he's usually pretty careful with, you know what I'm saying. Anyways,
right.
oh, it don't matter.
I can ride with you,
Yeah,
or
in the
she can ride
truck,
with you. It doesn't matter.
it don't matter. Here,
You
I'll
want
ride
somebody to
with you.
ride with you? I'll ride
I'll
with you.
ride with you on
Oh,
this trip.
okay.
I don't
Right.
know.
Yeah, it was like one of the old English kings,
Oh,
man,
there you are.
that started that shit, along with Pope.
Oh, come on, come on. Okay, there we
And this
go.
is the cliff, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay, we can go this way.
Hey.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that would be
Maltese
cool.
Ford.
Um, thank you,
Right.
thank
Right.
you. Yes. Okay, see, Mom, that was my
They're
point
here.
with my brother being, he teaches the men's Sunday
But
school class down there. Okay, and if the preacher's not there, then a lot of times my brother will deliver the message, you know? Okay, so, but, my brother also has a lot of the same views that I do, okay? A lot. And if the subject comes up with us and my mom, oh shoot, I can't shoot him. There we go. She will flat out tell you, she's told us before, that no, she doesn't believe in demons. Here with us now, I mean. Because it's too scary for her. It's like, Mom, how can you believe in God if you don't... How do you believe in the good if you don't believe in the bad? How do you... I don't... To me, it makes no sense. How do you reconcile that? How do you believe in one if you don't believe in the other? You know, yeah, and it makes no sense to me how anybody can believe in one but not the other. I just don't.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
don't
coming
believe
to
it. But anyway, and she
Buck.
says because it's too scary for me to think about. Okay, and I think that's part of the whole dumbing down thing. You know, people became too scared of some of the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just like my daughter. Okay, I was scared when she was going through that stuff and we realized that something might be going on.
Well, back then it was like one man's word was law. You know what I mean? Somebody
Well,
else
when
was
we
right
realized that something, yeah. Right. Yeah, and, you know, some of it is scary, you know, but my God, you got to, you know, no. Is that a bird? What the? Oh my God, why was I not I'm telling you, I'm going to start streaming every bit of this shit again. Did you see that shit?
What?
Soared. Yeah, it just soared with the wagon for a little bit and then just like, yeah. Just drifted. It just drifted. It was. It's really cool. Oh, Mama, I'm telling you. Oh, here, I can get the video clip. It's so